And it's live. And we are live. Welcome back to Nutmeg Curling Club. This is the 4:30 p.m. Saturday draw. This is the final game of the round-robin format. After this, we'll go into playoffs for the first, second, third, and fourth events. Over on Sheet A in the white division, we got
Matthew Gallegos from Ardsley with Katie McKinley-Daly, Sharon Gallegos, and Tom Daly versus Mark Longbrake from Nutmeg with Bob Baroni, and Patty Bowman.
On Sheet B in the red division, we have
Nutmeg Broomstone with John Carelli, Allison Kenny, Brian Tully, and Lauren Richard versus Plainfield with Mark Mooney, Patty Hefner, Don Arsenal, and Linda Pepsi.
And on Sheet C in the red division again,
we have Nutmeg, Jack Miller, Nadia Leslie, Craig Steffen, and Jane Beatty versus Long Island with Mary McDonnell, Fred Lepper, Elizabeth Harmon, and Brian McDonald. The teams are just getting onto the sheets, taking a couple of practice slides, and getting ready to curl. Good curling. So, Jack Miller is calling for a centerline guard on Sheet C. On Sheet B, John Carelli is calling for the same thing. Sheet A is just getting started. We go over on Sheet C. It looks like a nice centerline guard. Looks like it might bite the house. Hard to tell from this angle. Nope, it is. It's nice centerline guard. And on Sheet B, the redstone went through. It looks like it's biting the back as well. So we got two biters, a biter on Sheet C and a biter on Sheet B. Sheet A is still getting ready to go. Sheet B and C, it looks like same things. We're getting some guards thrown into the house. Jack Miller's looking for a takeout on Sheet C. He's going to knock the redstone out. And over on B, it looks like they're going to draw into the house. What do you think?
it looks right.
They're sweeping, trying to get it over the hog line.
Sheet
Carelli's
C,
coming
Jack's
out to help
takeout
them.
was a little bit wide.
Oh, and they hog the stone on Sheet B. Over on Sheet A, it looks like they're getting ready to throw their first stone. Centerline guard.
Over on Sheet A, looks like they're calling for a takeout on that red one right, fighting the 8. Sheet B, looks like John Carelli is calling for a takeout. It's like Jack was trying to draw in on Sheet C. Looks like it's a little too heavy on Sheet C. Over on Sheet A, looks like it's gonna hang around in the back 12. On Sheet B, the draw in looks nice. sitting in the top 12.
Sheet B, they're calling for a takeout. Sweepers are sweeping. Looks like they might get it.
On sheet B, looks like they got the takeout on that red stone in the 12.
Oh, looks like they took both.
Looks like, no, one of them is still biting in the back 12.
Oh, that's right. One is still there. Over on C, Jack looks like he's going to call for a draw right into the house.
Right behind those two. Looks like he's counting one already.
Craig Steffan.
It's like over on sheet B, it looks like John Carelli is calling for a takeout on that yellow stone, the shooter. Looks like it's going to be a good shot. It's going to stick, but it's not going to be quite in the house. Over on sheet C, looks like Craig Stone was a little light, but still useful. Guard to prevent red from drawing one in.
Over on B.
Looks like over on sheet A, they're trying to draw one in. On sheet B? On sheet C. That looks like what they're trying to do. On sheet B, looks like calling for one biting. Looks like it wasn't quite biting.
Over on A, red has split the house. That's Ardsley playing. Looks like Longbrake is going to call for a hit and roll on A. Baroni, our very own, is going to stone on sheet A.
Over on sheet C, looks like they're calling for a little promote. Looks like it was a little too hard and got the stone swept out.
Alright, Baroni stone over on A. There it is.
We're on sheet B, looks like it ticked their... There's no far A.
There's no far A? No. We don't have that view?
No.
That's true.
What happened? Trying to see, they're seeing that rock. Trying to get it.
Looks like they're trying to get it past those two. Looks like it's going to be there, but it's going to be a little bit light. Ticks it in. Yellow now sitting 2 on sheet C. Over on B, looks like they're furiously sweeping to try and get that one biting. Wasn't quite there. It's going to set up a few guards.
Over on A, it looks like they got another guard too. What's Carelli calling on sheet A? That's the nutmeg broomstone.
Looks like he's trying to
Takeout?
knock that red one in the front out.
No, he's red.
He is red?
He's red. Maybe he's just doing a tap back?
Yeah, he's trying to maybe tap his back. It's hard to tell. Over on sheet C, it looks like the takeout attempt on one of those yellows wasn't successful. The yellow was knocked back in to the button.
Okay, let's see what happened on B. He's got a nice guard.
Looks like he was drawing for a guard.
He was drawing for a guard. Oh, they're going to do a tap back now. This is a round robin format, just a little different than regular Mars field. We're in the final round. 3 rounds.
Each team played once per round.
The team with the highest wins will go to the first event finals.
Yep.
So that's the first and second. And then the third team will go to the first event semifinals.
Over on sheet B.
Yeah, making progress and getting you money too.
Looks like John's trying to draw one in.
First stone.
Great. I need to write my name on them.
Over on sheet C, looks like they're trying to get in. Like they just peeled the guard out. They knocked one of theirs up into the 8. Over on sheet C, that is Long Island.
Looks like Jack's going to throw Miller. Jack Miller's going to throw his first stone. Jack Miller is also the organizer of all the effort that you put into organizing. It was a great on-field.
It's like over
What
on.
he's going to do there? He's sit in front of his yellow, but counting in the house.
Yes. Just trying to bulk up the defenses so they can't punch in. Over on sheet B, looks like Johnstone's coming in. Sweeping to get it in. Looks like it's going to be nice in the 8. Not quite out-counting the yellow, though.
He still has room to move there. Let's have something else. What's happening on A?
Over on A, looks like they're going for a takeout on that yellow in the 8. Looks like they're going to get it. Hard enough to knock it out, and there's to sit. I believe they're sitting 3 now over on A. Red, that is...
On A, red is Ardsley.
Ardsley. Over on sheet C, I mean, this is Jack Miller's first stone coming in. Looks to be a bit light, sweepers are on it. Looks like it's going to be right in the 12. Knock there is just into the 8. Looks like they are counting 3 on sheet C. Over on sheet A, looks like yellow was able to take out that red in the 8-foot, knocking them down to 2. That is... Over on sheet C, looks like Yellowstone finally... Oh, that's the wrong sheet. Sheet B, yellow was able to knock one of the reds out to maintain their lead. They are counting 1. They're trying to prevent Carelli from getting 1 in. Let's see what Carelli's going to do there. On sheet A, looks like that Long Island Curling Club.
Sheet A is Ardsley.
Oh, sheet A is Ardsley. Sheet C, this is Long Island Skip's first stone. That is Marion McDonnell. Looks like it's coming in to view now. Looks like it's going to be a little light, bringing up a guard. I wasn't seeing what she was calling for.
Oh, over on A, they were trying to get by that front guard.
They were trying to get this, the yellow that's biting the 8 out. Looks like they ticked the guard. Not a bad result. Gives them a little more leeway.
Both skips still have 1 stone on sheet A to throw.
On sheet C, this is Jack Miller's last stone. Looks like he's going to try and put a guard up. He's down to 2 yellow from 3.
Right. He does not have the hammer.
He does not have the
He
hammer.
does not have the last stone. So he's going to guard what he has.
Jack Miller's team has actually clinched their division, so no matter the result of this game, they will still be #1 in the red division.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Is he guarding or is he taking it?
He's going to try and guard it.
Hit and roll that red and get another yellow.
I do not believe he is.
I didn't see.
I don't think he is. It's a little too light.
He's just going to guard.
Yeah. No, that's a little too heavy to be. Let's see what this does. Looks like it is going to be just a guard, maybe tap there, yellow back a little bit, and that's going to be nice. They're going to sit 3, making it a little harder for red to get to theirs. Back to the main view. Looks like on sheet A, yellow's attempt to draw into the button was a little bit heavy and went to the 12. Red is still sitting 2 on A. Looks like on sheet B, Carelli managed to get one in the 4. This is
Plainfield's last stone.
Plainfield's last stone and the last stone of the end. Let's see what they're going to do.
And over on A, it's the last stone, too.
Last stone for... No, it's not the last. It's the last stone for the red skip.
Oh.
It's like on sheet B, nothing really much happened. Red is still sitting 1
So what did
for
Red
the end
do
of the
there?
end.
What happened
On sheet B.
on sheet C?
Sheet C. They...
Yellow scored 3.
Yeah, looks like yellow scored 3. Jack Miller is going to gain the early lead against Mary and McDonnell from Long Island. Over on sheet C, John Carelli scored 1 point against Mark Mooney from Plainfield. And over on sheet A, this is Matthew Gallegos' last stone. Looks like it's going to come just in, and it's going to sit. He's going to make him sit 3.
Nice draw.
Red is up 3. Let's see what Mark Longbrake is going to do. Looks like he's going to try and draw one in, get right on the button, try and get one. Over on the near houses, first stones are already up. On sheet B, looks like John Curley got one right in the 8. Looks like yellow's going to try and draw behind it. Over on sheet A is the last stone of the end. Let's see how this turns out. This is
Mark Longbrake.
Mark Longbrake's.
He's new to curling. Not new to curling.
Looks like he's going to get the 1. So yellow will score 1 in the first end, giving them a slight lead. Over on sheet B, looks like yellow's stone was a little bit heavy and got swept out.
Curly's calling for a guard. Guard is stone that's sitting.
On sheet C, looks like red got 1, not biting, but in
Like
12.
Jack's
Looks like Jack's going to try and take it out. Yep.
Sweeping the line. I think they're going to get it.
Like they are. Looks like it's going to get it nice. It's a nice shot by
Jane Beatty.
Jane Beatty. Over on sheet B, looks like the Carelli's guard was a little bit.
Plainfield's looking
This
for a
side.
hit and roll. Sweepers are liking the speed. Oh, here they go. They're starting to sweep. By that front guard.
I'm going to try and get it to roll behind the front guard. Looks like it's going to be a little light. It's going to knock Reds back into the 4 foot. We'll have yours sit in 12. We're on sheet C. It's like Redstone was just above the house. Over on sheet A, sweepers are going at it, trying to get it. Looks like it's a bit light and may hog. Yep.
It happens. See, I didn't see. Was Jack calling for a tap up or draw in?
Calling for a tap up. Looks a bit heavy for what he was
Going
calling.
down and curling quite a bit.
It is. This one is going to be an interesting shot. Could be a draw in. A draw away. Nope. That's going to turn into another centerline guard for Jack. He does not have the hammer this time.
Got some nice guards there in front of the house on sheet C. Over on A, Nutmeg is sweeping. Gonna get another guard. Oh, maybe it's gonna get into the house. Nope.
Looks like it's going to be a little light.
B, Nutmeg
Looks like A and C, most of the stones are tending to be a little light. It's like on B, they're tending to be a little heavier. That could just be what the shots are. It could be the ice. I believe B and C were played on before, but A was not. Looks like on sheet C,
just ticked their guard.
just Long Island ticked theirs out and ticked one of the yellow guards behind into the 12. So Jack Miller is sitting 1 on sheet C. Going into
draw in,
second shot. Yep. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do, drawing behind those front guards.
Another guard on A. Draw. It looks a little light. Seems like all the stones are falling right in the same place on sheet B. Curling right to the center.
Like on sheet C, Jack Stone was a little bit heavy, going to sit in the back 8, back 12. Looks like he's going to stick halfway in between.
Look at the stones on sheet B. Just like in a straight line. Yes. Plainfield skip on B, which is Mark Mooney. It looks like he's calling to hit the yellow. I think that's his own yellow. Maybe knock the red back.
Looks like on sheet A, there was a massive hit. Got most of the stones in the middle out. Dispersed 2 yellows and a red out, clearing up the middle. Looks like Carelli might try to draw behind. Looks like he's going to try and peel one of those guards. On sheet C, looks like Jack Miller is trying for the takeout on that red right in the 4.
Sweeping in. I think it looks good. Get by
It's
the
a
front
bit
guard.
wide.
No, I think it's good. Gonna tick it right. Nice.
Looks like it's going to tick it right and roll behind. That was a nice shot by...
Shot. Ada. We were Leslie from Nutmeg. And over on B, look at that stone. Curling right to the center again.
Looks like it's going to be a nice promote of that little red. Looks like it's going to be a small promote. Didn't get it quite into the house. Over on sheet A, looks like they're going for a takeout of that yellow stone right in the 4. Looks like they got past the front. Looks like they're going to get it.
Got it.
It's going to tick out, maybe roll out. Nope, it's going to roll into the 12. Let's see what red is going to do about that. Yellow, I mean. Looks like they're going to try to draw one in. Over on sheet B, yellow was able to finally separate. some of those guards, knocking theirs into the button, and knocking one of Carelli's into the 8. We're on sheet C. Look like Jack is now sitting 3.
Carelli's red.
Carelli is red?
Yep.
My mistake. No, that is what I said.
Is that what
Carelli now has 1 in the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to guard it.
He's going to guard up.
What's Jack calling for in C? Jack calling for a guard.
Looks like he is. Looks a little bit heavy. A little heavy for a draw. Looks like he's going to try and tick off one of his. Yeah, that's going to be a little heavy. He's going to sit on that back one, knock that one back a little bit. Looks like he's now sitting 4. He's got a lot in.
Carelli's guard actually used him to the house. Still not a bad position. What's happening on A?
Looks like on sheet A, they're trying to promote one of theirs up. Looks like they got the nice shot. Knight right into the 4-foot. Looks like they hit one of theirs and ticked off another one to get that nice in the 4. Now they are currently sitting 2. That is Ardsley.
Got 2, and Nutmeg looks like they're trying to take it out. Take out one of those reds. We're on C. Plainfield.
Plainfield.
Trying to take out Nutmeg. Just ticked it back a little.
Looks like on sheet. We do have a near B. Looks like a close-up on B. I can't tell which one is counting. I believe it's red.
It's really close.
Let's pull that up for a second. For a second to see. I believe it's red, but it very well could be the yellow. Let's see what they're going to try. Looks like they're going to try some sort of draw.
What to do.
Yeah. Looks like on sheet A, they're bringing one in, bringing a nice draw in. Looks like it's going to stick around, maybe back 12. No. Stick around the back 12. Looks like on sheet B, Carelli's decided, trying to draw one in. Or guard his.
I think it's guard.
Over on C, Jack's still sitting 4.
Gonna get 5 now.
I think he's going to. This is his first shot. Looks like he might actually
The red guard.
knock the red one in, and it wasn't quite enough. That might be good for him, cutting out the promote from their options.
Right. Cut off the promote. He certainly did.
Looks like they might try to draw in through the open side.
Would be the call.
That would be the call. Looks like that's what they're going to go for. Try and sit right between those two. Over on sheet B, looks like Carelli's stone coming down now.
He was trying to guard his stone.
He was trying to guard his, and it looks like it is a nice guard.
And over on A.
Looks like they're going for a takeout. Looks like yellow's going for a takeout. Looks like they are going to get it and roll behind. That's a nice roll. Right into the 4 and right behind cover. That is a good shot by, I believe that's Skip's shot.
Yep.
I think that's Mark Longbrake.
Over on C, red was trying to draw in. Did this. Exactly what she have another stone. So I think Jack's going to have
Jack's
to shove
second
that
stone.
off.
He's going to try and put a guard up to prevent the draw in. Looks like all the games are pretty much on their skip stones. They're pretty much evenly paced, maybe one shot behind some. I believe B is the one that's a little lagging.
I think B, but it's Plainfield that's shooting now. They're going to try to take out that red.
Let's see how many shots each team has left. So on sheet B, both skips still have a rock. Same on sheet C. And on sheet A, this is
the last stone.
This is Matt Gallegos' first shot on sheet A. Over on sheet B, let's see what Longbrake shot will do. Looks like it's going to be a little bit heavy and be swept out. Be swept back a little bit. Looks like I'm not sure.
Looks like all three of them are really close. I think
yellow's sitting one.
I think yellow's sitting one. The next one's
the red.
Close to tell.
But I believe that one is sitting one. Back on sheet C, looks like Jack is still sitting 4. Like red's got to do something to try and cut him down. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to try and do.
Yeah, McDonnell's going to try and draw right into the house. There is a port there.
There is a small port.
It's not an easy shot, but it's there.
It's doable. We would require her to hit the broom.
And have the perfect wave.
Looks like it is a little bit wide. Sweepers are going to have to wait for that. Maybe that was a takeout. Maybe it was.
No, I think it was a drawing.
Well, that might be good for them, knocking Jack down 1 or 2.
Cut him down.
Looks like it is going to cut him down 1. No. Jack's still going to sit 4. And I believe that's it. So Jack will get 4.
On B, Carelli got in.
On sheet B, Carelli got in. Yep, Carelli's now sitting 1 on sheet B. Over on sheet C, looks like Jack has a high lead. 7.
What's happening on A?
On sheet A, this is Skip's last stone for
Long Island. I'm sorry.
Sheet A. Ardsley. This is Ardsley's last stone.
Last stone. And looks like Nutmeg is sitting 1. I think he's going to try and knock his red in.
Yep.
To knock his red in and knock the yellow out.
Over on sheet B, looks like Mark Longbrake's going to have to...
He's
on A.
On sheet B, it's
Plainfield. No, I'm talking about sheet B.
For sheet B,
he's going to have to...
Plainfield is Mooney, Mark Mooney. From his last stone. He's got to get Carelli's stone out.
Mark Mooney, yes.
See what he's going to do.
Looks like he's going to knock one out. Looks like Carelli's going to take 1 on sheet B.
Over on
sheet A, the takeout was successful. And looks like Red's going to sit 1. Red's going to take 1.
Are they going to take 2?
I couldn't tell.
It might have been 2. Let's see when they post the scores.
Now we get to switch back to the far houses.
Over on C, it looks like they're going to go right through the house. Oh,
nope, they're going to try and take out.
There was a yellow in there already.
There was a yellow. Looks like the yellow's not going to go completely out. It's going to be biting the 8-foot.
Knocked it back. Jack's saying, let's take this red out. Over on C.
Looks like he's going to have to take it out from a little bit of an angle to avoid hitting his own.
Yeah, take it out. Right.
Over on sheets A and B, both skips are calling for center line guards. Jack's takeout. Looks like it's going to be good. Nice shot. Both stones went out, though, leaving him sitting 1. We're on sheet B. Carelli's shot was a little bit heavy. It's going into the house. It's going to be actually a nice button shot. Be a nice shot right on the button to start off the end.
So did you know this is the 54th golden handle?
No, I didn't.
54th golden handle. And this is a unique format that we have now. We feature a round robin play on Friday and Saturday night, and then the event finals are on Sunday. All teams play at least 4 games. And on Saturday night, which is tonight, they actually have a New Year's party.
Mm-hmm.
Over on C, Miller's calling for a guard.
Looks like on sheet B, Carelli's also calling for a guard of his nice button shot.
The same thing's happening on both sheets.
On sheet A, looks like they're going for a takeout of that top 12 yellow. That is Matthew Gallegos for a shot at the end. His team.
Over on C, it was a little heavy.
A little heavy is going to knock theirs back a little bit. One in the mostly 8 foot and one nice in the 12. Both back house.
For an A, call for a takeout.
Just catching on scoring. On sheet B, it was 1 red. On sheet A, it was 2 red. On sheet C, it was 4 yellow. It's like Jack has a substantial lead over
All teams
Long
are
Island.
third end.
All teams seem to be even in time. None seem to be extremely ahead or extremely behind. Both in their second stones.
Over on A, it looks like they're trying to get a takeout. Hard stone. That looks like they might get it. I think they're going to be successful. And are just trying to sweep them out, but they're going to stick behind. Over on C, Miller's calling for, I believe, a guard. To guard what's already in the house. Stephen delivering the stone. They're thinking it's going to be a very nice guard. Really is looking, I'm not sure if he's looking for a guard, but he got another one in the house. He's got 2 now, and then a front yellow guard. Might be time to peel the guard on B.
Mm-hmm.
He's calling to sit right in front of Carelli's stones. They must be. Front C. Calling for the same thing. Sit on Jack's yellow stones. Over on A, they're calling for a takeout. He's going to hit the front guard. Take it off. B. They just take direct the back of the house. Over on A, looks like Baroni got the takeout. Longbrake called for.
So I'm going to take this time to explain what's going to be going on tonight and tomorrow. So the way the round robin is going to result in are, for the first event, there will be group winner with the out of the 3 winners of the groups, the one with the best record will not have to play in the semifinals and will go directly to the finals. The other 2 will have to play to see which one goes in. So the second event finals will be the second event finals will be the second place finisher with the best record. So that means out of the second place teams, which one of them performed the best out of the three groups, they will play against the loser of the semifinal, the first event, in the second event. That will be, just to reiterate, for the first event finals, it will be the Golden Handle. The second event finals is the Nutmeg Shield. And the third event finals will be the remaining second place finishers. So the two second place finishers that were not the best. And that will be the Friendship Trophy. And for third place will be the 7th and 8th ranked, which will be the Rat Race. That's what it's called. And the remaining teams will play in the 5th event semifinal, which is the 9th and 12th and 10th and 11th, which is the Little Handle.
The Golden Handle is actually a real thing.
Yeah.
You win, you get a curling stone handle that's been spray painted gold.
Yep.
All right, let's see what's going on. What's been happening in the game?
What's been happening in the game since we were explaining? Looks like on sheet C, Jack is sitting 1 with 1 red, closing in. On sheet B, Carelli is, I believe, sitting 2, maybe 1. It's hard to tell. And on sheet A, looks like... What's that? Longbrake is sitting 1, with 2 yellows split. With 2 reds split. It's like Longbrake's going for his second, or it's going to be a little light. Be a nice guard to the center line. A little off center line.
Over on C, they're calling for a draw-in. The curl.
Over on B, oh man, what happened there? Looks like Carelli's now sitting 4. I might have been looking at the wrong sheet when I said that. On B, Carelli is sitting 4 right now. Maybe 3. Definitely 3, maybe 4.
It's open, and here comes Plainfield. Get right in there.
Looks like it's just going to tick out, making them down to 2.
Yep, up to 2. All right, Miller's going to throw his first stone on sheet C. What he's doing? Throwing it. Starting. What is he sitting on sheet Still red. Alright, Miller threw his stone on C. He's trying to guard that hole. Work. Oh, took the front guard. So he's still open. Over on B, what's happening?
On B, looks like Carelli is still sitting 2. Longbrake 1, very close.
Try and draw right in there.
That's not Longbrake. On sheet A, looks like Longbrake has 1. And yellow is, I believe this is Skip's first stone. This is Mark Mooney.
Look at this, I smell beef.
Sheet A, yeah.
I smell beef.
Someone's cooking something.
Something good.
Yep.
For that New Year's party.
Yep. I believe...
I think it's prime rib.
Yeah. It might... It says...
Just says New Year's party with lionfish.
Lionfish.
That does not smell
I don't
like
think that's lionfish. It sounds like some sort of roast.
Yeah, like
yeah.
rib.
Over on sheet A, looks like Mooney's stone was able to take out the yellow that was counting. Now red is counting 3 on A. Looks like Longbrake's going to try and make him count 1 again. Over on sheet B, looks like it's got even closer. Carelli now only sitting 1. Looks like he's going to try to get back his 2.
Beautiful.
Over on C, a nice shot by...
Know how it wound up.
by Long Island skip Marion McDonnell.
Still might be.
Looks like it's, I believe it is 1 yellow on sheet C. On sheet C. Yeah. Sheet B. Let's see what happens here.
Carelli's delivering.
Carelli's
This is his
first stone.
First stone.
Carelli's first stone on B.
Center is still wide open.
Over on sheet A, this is Mark Longbrake's, I believe, first stone. Looks like it's going to be just a little light. Over on sheet B, looks like Carelli's stone's coming in. Looks like it's going to be good. Looks like it's going to be enough to get him back up to 2. Looks like 2 biting the button. It's going to be nice. This is Jack Miller's first stone on sheet... last stone on sheet C. He's going to try to get a second one in. Yep, he's going to try and draw in right here.
Or no, he's going to try and guard.
He could try and guard. He does have a 7-point lead, so he wouldn't try and go for the 2. He would try and prevent them from getting 1.
Right.
With such a high lead, that's what I would do. Yeah, it looks like it's going to hog, though. It's not going to be enough to get over. Looks like they do have enough to limit the draw. Looks like they are going to go for the tap on this front one right on the center line. Looks like that is what they're trying. Let's see how that turns out on them. Over on sheet B, Carelli's sitting 2. This is the first stone of Mark Mooney. This is his first stone of the end. Let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he's gotta try and draw one in. Looks like that's what he should try to do. We're on sheet C. This is the last stone of the end. Let's see how this turns out. They gotta try and get one in.
Got a curl.
Catch up their lead. Looks like it's a little wide. It's really wide. It's going to be. Let's see what this is going to do. Looks like it's going to hit the yellow guard in. Let's see if it's going to. It shouldn't do much. No, it's not going to do much. Yellow sitting 1 on sheet C. It looks like they're going to get 1 for an 8-point lead going into the 4th end.
Right. Over on B, it looks like Mooney's got his last stone.
His first stone. First stone.
First stone.
Yep. He's got to try and draw in.
The still open. He's going to try and move some of those rocks out of there.
The amount of backing that those stones have would make it a little harder than a draw.
He's got to try.
He's got to try and draw in. He's got to hit it at the side, really, to get one of them out.
Let's see what he does.
See what he tries for this. This is going to be an interesting shot.
Keepers are on it.
Looks back on sheet A. They're trying to just draw one in. This is Mark Longbrake's last shot, and last shot at the end. Looks like on sheet B. Let's see how this turns out. Looks like it's going to be a little light. Oh, man. Be a little light. Hit the front guard. Make it a little more difficult for them to get to those 2 stones. Good for Carelli. Who, let's see what he's going to try. Like he might try guard.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for the guard to try and prevent a draw. Now we got to bring it up to the front houses for sheet A. Just have sheet A on select. There we go. Sheet A seems to have taken a little bit of a lead over the other 2 sheets. Oh, and sheet B looks like B is the only one on the that's lagging behind. Did not notice what happened with C. Oh, yeah. Jack Miller took 1, getting an 8-point lead. Sheet B is still a little lagging.
Let's watch Carelli's last shot.
We'll watch the other two sheets until then. We have a packed warm room. Here he goes. Let's see what happens on sheet C first. Looks like shot's going to come in, knock their own out. All right, let's check in on sheet B, see what's going on here. Carelli's last shot at the end. Looks like it's going to be a nice guard, preventing the draw.
Oh, that's right, he's guarding.
Yeah, he's going to try and guard. Looks like that's going to be nice, preventing the draw from this angle.
Yep.
Forcing them to try and knock one of theirs up. Let's go back to the far houses. Near houses, I mean. Looks like on sheet C, red's trying to draw one in. Yellow's sitting one, I believe.
Beautiful shot. Look at that.
That is going to be a nice shot.
Very nice.
Looks like it's not going to be able to outcount Jack Miller's.
Take that front set.
Looks like Jack might try and take those out. That's what he's most likely going to do. Yep, looks like he's trying to come in, maybe try and get both. Looks like he can get both if he comes right in between them. But I don't think he's going for that. I think he's going for one of them. I think he wants his to roll a little bit. Yeah. This is Craig Steffen throwing. This is...
Let's see what happens on this stuff.
Boom, boom. Curling is in the room.
And
looks
like Craig got it.
Looks like Craig got the one
very
out.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Over on sheet B, this is Mark Mooney's last stone of the end. He's got to try and draw one in or knock one of his up to get one.
It's heavy enough. Is it online?
Looks like it is. Looks like this is going to be a nice shot. Looks like it's going to not change anything. John Carelli still gets two rocks. That was a nice shot by Mark Mooney. Just the backing was preventing him from getting those two out.
Over on A, they're going to tap it.
Again, sheet A, red's now sitting one. Over on sheet C, I think red's trying to get one in behind the yellow, trying to count. Looks like they are going to get it. Looks like they may be able to... Oh, I'm not sure. That one's close. I think yellow is counting. But not by much. Looks like Jack's going to try to take out on that one. He could possibly take his own out. If it doesn't curl enough, this is Craig Steffen throwing his second shot. Craig Steffen was the one who made the last takeout. This is him again. Let's see how this plays out. Quick play. Looks like it's going to be right on... Oh, it hit the front yellow. Split him open. Not the worst. Still helps them a little bit, getting the other red out of there, making the other one more exposed to be hit later. Looks like red's going to try for a guard of theirs. Go back to the wide view. Yep. Yeah.
They got it.
Looks like they got it on sheet A. On sheet B, looks like Mooney's trying to get one in. Looks like Carelli's going to bring it back to the 12. Carelli's sitting one on sheet B. Let's do a recap on scores. On sheet A, I believe it's a tied game. Sheet A, it's tied between Ardsley and Nutmeg 4. On sheet B, I believe Carelli has a 4-point lead against Plainfield and Mark Mooney. Carelli's team is a combination of nutmeg and broomstones. And on sheet C, Jack Miller is up 8 points against Long Island with Marion McDonnell. The next draw, I believe, will be at 7 p.m. And that will be the first event playoffs and the fifth event semifinals.
Over on sheet C, Miller's calling for a guard.
Like on sheet B, they're going for a takeout on Carelli Stone. Looks like it's going to be a little bit off, just barely ticking it and going out. For on sheet A, looks like Red's counting 2, with them keep promoting that same stone and replacing it.
That guard on C is pretty heavy. Slow down. Carelli's calling for a takeout. And over on A, they're calling for a takeout as well. And C, I'm going to try and bump their stone in a little. Got the takeout on A. Takeout on B. Over on C. Needs to curl in a little. Here it comes. Curling in. Looking for a draw.
Looks like on sheet C, Reds was a little bit heavy, got drawn back into the back 12. Looks like on sheet B, they're going for a takeout on Carelli Stone. Looks like it's going to be a little off. It's going to be swept out by Carelli, leaving Carelli to, I believe, 1 sitting. No, Carelli is not sitting 1. I just checked, that one is not biting. Empty house on sheet B. Sheet A looks like
Barbaroni is delivering.
our own Barbaroni. She is playing with her husband, Bob.
Bob and Barb.
2 or 3 years, I think.
They are not.
They curled in Ohio, right?
And they actually curled with Mark Longbrake, their skip in Ohio. They're all nutmakers now, though. We welcome all curlers here at Nutmeg Curling Club.
No matter what experience level.
Skip stones?
We are, I believe, nope, they're not skip stones on C. I believe this is their last rock before skip stones.
And then Jack.
Yeah. I believe
B,
sheet
they're
C
looking
is
for
a
a
little
takeout.
ahead
Yeah.
of A, and then B is a little lagging.
We just got a tap out.
And sheet A looks like Red took one of their own out, just replaced it. And on sheet C, looks like Red was going for a takeout. Looks like I can't really tell what happened. Looks like Red's sitting 1 now. They did accomplish it.
That's going to be tough for Jack.
Tough for him to get to. He could
like
take
he's
out
gonna
that
try
red.
and hit his yellow into the red.
That is a good
so.
suggestion.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. Gotta
Over
get it
on
just
sheet
right.
B, let's see what's going to happen here. This is... Alright. Looks like on sheet B, looks like it's going to barely miss the yellow and get swept out. Looks like Carelli is sitting 1 on sheet B. On sheet C, Jack Miller's first stone. Let's see what he's going to do. It looks like he's going to try and hit his yellow. Over on sheet A, this is Longbrake's first shot. Looks like he's going to try and draw one in right into the button area. I believe he's just trying to get another one in. He could also be trying to guard, but it looks like more of a setup for a draw in. We're on sheet B. This is Mooney. This is Plainfield. Looks like they were able to tap theirs up to get them sitting 1. Nice shot by, I believe, their Vice, who is Debbie Kingston. Nope, that is the wrong team. Who is Patty Hefner. I was looking at last game. On sheet C, looks like, can't really tell what Jack Stone did. Actually, yeah, I can't really tell. Looks like it put one right behind that red. So, kind of... Oh, it did knock the yellow back, the red back. I just noticed that. That one. And looks like Jack is now sitting 1. It's a little hard to tell, but I believe he is.
So I just took a walk around the war room. We've got a huge platter of shrimp, cocktail sauce. It's a fancy party.
It's going to be running from 8 to 11, I believe. Yes, I believe it is only for the curlers.
This is dinner. I guess this is part of dinner right now. They get shrimp.
Yep.
Shrimp with dinner.
Shrimp with dinner.
Like the appetizer.
Yep.
Cocktail shrimp.
Having a fancy party. Let's get back to the action over on sheet B. Looks like they were able to knock back one of Carelli's stones. I believe Mooney's only still sitting 1.
Over on B, what's Carelli going to do? He's going to try for the double.
He's going to try for the double. He may be able to get it. Even if he gets 1, that's fine.
Yeah.
Over on sheet C, this is Jack's last stone of the end. I believe this is Carelli's first stone.
So Jack is
Yes, that is Carelli's first stone.
Red is sitting 1.
Nope, Jack is sitting 1 on sheet C.
1.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just
Yeah.
barely though.
Barely.
He's going to draw in probably.
He's not going to be able to take that red one out easily.
No. He might be able to sit in front of it.
He might be able to sit in front of it, then he would get 1. Because that close to the button, there's no real way he could. Looks like on sheet A, one just went soaring through. I wasn't paying attention to what happened. Looks like they're trying to get a takeout, and they missed.
Here comes Corelli's shot. Double.
Now I really smell
Looks
the beef
like it's
going.
over curling a little. Trying to hold it. Got 1. There was a red behind it. And over on C,
This is Jack's last stone. Let's see what happens.
Really sweeping it in. I think he's going to knock it. Just what's he going to do?
I think he's going to knock it out. Oh, he does. I think. I can't tell. I think he's still sitting 1.
He's only sitting 1.
I'm pretty sure he's only sitting
I
1.
think you're right.
Gives Red an opportunity to come in for 1.
Yep.
They could possibly get 2
Get 2.
if they knock this one.
Yep.
If they come in and tick off that one, I think it might be able to. Let's go back to the wide view. Let's see what's happening on the other sheets. Looks like on sheet A, this is
Last stone.
by Ardsley. This is Ardsley's last stone. I believe it might be the last stone at the end. I believe it is.
They could take 4 here.
They could I think they're sitting 3 right now. They could take 4 if this one goes in.
They might take that.
They currently have, the game is currently tied. Looks like they are going to take 4 in the 4th end. That game was tied before this, so giving them a 4-point advantage going into the 5th end. These are 8-end games. The last Bonspiel we had was a 6-end game, which was the club challenge.
We had 6 ends because we had 20 teams playing.
A record since we moved to the new ice house.
So what happened here?
Looks like they were trying to
one?
take one out.
Oh, did Jack get one?
Jack, I believe, did get one, giving them 9 going into the 5th. The big lead, but doesn't mean the game's over.
No, it's not over till it's over.
Looks like
as Jack Miller was telling us earlier.
Yeah. Looks like we get to switch to the far houses, except for sheet B, which is still playing. Looks like there are 4 in for yellow. That would make a tied game if Carelli isn't able to do something. Because Carelli is currently up 4. And Mooney is currently sitting 4. That would leave one of the games tied again. They haven't put the score up for C, but I believe it was 1 yellow.
What happened on A? What had happened on A?
Looks like, I believe Red took 4. Red took 4 on A.
Let's see what Carelli does here.
See what Carelli does on B. I completely forgot to switch to this. Looks like he cut them down to 1, which is good for Carelli to maintain his 3-point lead.
Right.
Well, no, actually, Mooney has 1 more stone. I didn't even take that into account.
So
he could take that out and sit 5. Man, that would give him a 1-point lead over Carelli. All right, let's get back to the wider view. Looks like on sheet C, they're going for... they're trying to, I believe, draw in since Jack got one in the top 8. Looks like it's going to be in, maybe mid. Probably in the 4. Yep, it's going to be right in the 4. Looks like Jack's going to go right for the takeout. Over on sheet A, looks like 1 on the button, 1 in the 4. And Red did indeed get 4, giving them a 4-point lead in a tied game. Let's quickly go back for the last stone on B. There is 1 little straggler up here, a guard that could be a problem. Looks like they're going to be able to get past it. And let's see how this plays out. They could get 5, and it looks like, oh man, looks like they are still going to get 5.
Yep, 5.
That was a nice shot by Skip Mark Mooney of Plainfield.
Very nice end for them.
That was a nice end. It gets them to catch up and take 1 more. So it's going to be a 1-point lead by them. That's going to be a tight game. On sheet C, let's see. Jack's second stone was in the back 12. I forgot to cut back to that. We are not going to need the far sheets. Let's go to that for a second, just so I can check. Yep, looks like Red's actually sitting 1 on sheet C. Jack has 2, 1 in the 12, 1 barely by the 8. Jack looks like he's going to try and take it out. I believe his last shot resulted in this, trying to take his out. Or, I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention that closely. You kind of have to pay attention to all the games at once, which doesn't allow you to focus on every shot. Looks like on sheet B, the first stone in the house was going to be a back 12 shot by Skip Mark Mooney. He recently has.
Took that red stone out, just like Miller wanted.
And this year, don't forget, there's the 5 rock rule.
There is a 5 rock.
The 5 rock rule means any stones in the guard zone cannot be taken out of play until the 5th rock has been thrown. This has recently changed this year from before being 4 rocks.
The free guards are there to make the game more competitive and try to avoid a takeout after takeout.
Yep.
Sure. See, Long Island is delivering. Looks like they're looking for a takeout. That's Elizabeth Harmon delivering. She's going to get it.
Like they're going to get the takeout, sitting 1, nice in the 8-foot.
Over on B, Diane Muldaney from Nutmeg is actually curling with the Plainfield team as a sub today.
I don't know. I don't think she's playing in this event.
No, she's the subbing.
No, but just in general. She's not
I
playing
don't
in the
believe
event. She just popped in to sub.
It's turning into a takeout game on C. Craig Steffen got another red stone.
Looks like Red's not going to have anything to take out. They might try and... That's the 3rd takeout I believe he's made in a row. From the last end, the 2 and this one.
Carelli's looking for a takeout on B.
It's like on sheet A, both stones are right in the 4. One looks like it's right on... That is the wrong sheet. We do not have a far A, so I can't really tell. I believe... Let me go take a look at the camera to get an accurate reading.
Long Island's takeout. I think we can get it. Takeout. Over on A, Bob Baroni.
Yeah. Especially now when it's completely open.
I think they're just looking for a guard. Might get it. Got it over.
It is a close game over on A. Looks like yellow is a little more towards the button. Both actually biting the button. Yellow looks like it's sitting.
Yeah, I think that's right, because Longbrake just called for a guard.
Yep.
Guarded up.
But it is very close.
Yep. Again, another
If red tries to hit that one by any amount, they will be able to outcount it.
Over on B. Calling for a draw.
Looks like they were trying to draw in to outcount the red.
Are they looking for a takeout and they got a draw set?
Looks like I can't tell. I believe the red is counting.
I think the red is counting on
B.
B. Carelli's going to try and take out that yellow stone. And over on C, I think they're looking for a takeout again.
Yep.
Trying to take out that yellow that's over there. It's going to curl it out.
We're on sheet B. Looks like...
Really hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, too hard to tell on sheet B.
Well, maybe not for long.
Right, here comes...
Yep, here comes the takeout to disrupt things.
See what happens.
Looks like it is going to be able to knock all of them out. Red
Knock
getting
the
to
yellows
2.
back. Very nice.
That was a nice shot by...
Not sure who threw
That was the
That was
second.
That was Nutmeg. Now,
Nutmeg
that's
slash
Nutmeg
Broonstones. I
Broonstone.
believe that was Brian Tully who threw that.
No, I don't think so.
I thought it was Brian Tully.
Oh, it was Brian
Yeah, it
Tully.
was.
Yep.
He's holding the stabilizer.
Yeah.
Some meat from the boat?
Yeah. That
No.
makes it easy. Whoever's holding the stabilizer is
You know what? He'll down his belt again.
guard up.
I got offered a rib.
Oh, did you take it?
No.
Oh. Who offered it? Daddy.
Yeah, he did. He just came up and said, want some meat? Over on...
I knew there was beef.
Yeah, it was. Over on sheet B, looks like red was cut down to 1. Over on sheet A, I can't tell.
I still think it's yellow. I think yellow's counting.
I think
Oh,
Looks
red
like
now.
yellow
Maybe
might have
it's
hit the
sandwiched.
red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sandwiched.
It is.
Their takeout on C.
Take out on C. Looks like Jack is sitting 2. Yep, Jack is sitting 2 on sheet C. Those 2 stones have been there since the beginning.
No, they haven't.
This one, the one in the back, I believe, has.
Maybe the one in the back.
Yeah. This
The
one's
rest of
been
them, it
there.
was just takeout,
Yeah.
takeout, takeout.
So stones like that are very useful
Yep.
in later in the game, later in the end, because they can make up points
I
if
think
you're
Jack's
able to
going to try and draw
maneuver them.
behind his front
I think
yellow.
he's going to. That would be the good call. This is his first stone, I believe.
We'll make sure someone's secretary takes notes of it.
Over on A, Longbrake is calling for what? To hit it.
I believe he's calling for a hit. He's going to try and
Yeah.
disrupt that whole middle, which is going to be a
Bump that
little
red
tough. He's got to hit it very hard and at a right angle. At the right angle.
See, Barbaroni's delivering. Sweepers are sweeping it.
I think on sheet C, Jack's shot is a little light.
It's light. It might be a nice guard, though.
Might be a good guard if they can get it over.
All right, and Barb's stone just hit a yellow. And
It did hit that. I think the red's still counting.
Yeah.
Looks like Jack's stone did hog.
McDonnell's first stone on C. She's going to draw behind.
Looks like Carelli's going to try for the takeout on that yellow right in the 8-foot. It's on sheet A. This is Skip Matt Gallegos' first shot. On sheet A, looks like he's going to try for the takeout. Looks like he's going to get the takeout, but it hits his own out. I believe he is not sitting 1 anymore. Yellow is sitting 1 shot.
For hit and roll now.
Back on sheet C.
Drawing in, trying to
Looks
draw
like they're
in.
going to try and draw in behind Jack's front yellow.
It's nice right now. Slow down. By it.
Looks like they did get by it.
No.
It's going to tick it in. Looks like it laced. I think they're still counting 1. I think red's counting 1. Yeah.
Plainfield got the takeout. Just trying to get another one in there. Maybe guard up. He got it.
On sheet A, he did. To try and prevent yellow
Well, it
from
looks
taking
like
his
that
out.
Looks like that could be a nice double, though.
Or they could draw in side here.
That's true.
Red does have a big lead over yellow, so let's see what they're going to do. This is Skip Mark Longbrake's first shot. Sheet B, this is John Carelli's first shot. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a high guard. Try and preventing the draw in. Looks like on sheet C, they're going for the takeout. Looks like Jack Miller did get it. Looks like it's going to knock it right out and making him sit 3. Jack is already ahead 9, so this is going to be a big end for him.
Over till it's over.
Nope.
McDonnell, I think, is the drawing.
McDonnell's got to try and knock him down a few, or try and get a few herself. I think she can get 1 with this. She could also try and knock him down. Looks like this might... I think this is going to be a nice draw in. But is it going to be too heavy? I think it is. I think it's going to be a little too heavy. Yep. It's going to go right through, and looks like Jack is going to take 3 in the 5th end? Yeah. 5th end. We're on sheet B. This is Mark Mooney's, I believe. First shot. That was his first shot in. That was not John Carelli's first shot, as I said before. That was my fault. Over on sheet A, this is Gallegos' last shot of the end. He has, looks like his one on the button did get knocked out. We must have missed that. But looks like he's going to try and get another one in. Looks like yellow is sitting 2 or 3. I believe it's 3. We do not have a far A on the panel here. See how these go. John Carelli going down for his first rock. I'm going to pull up near C because let's watch this shot quickly. This is the first shot. Looks like it's going to be nice on the button. Let's go back here. On sheet A, looks like they're calling for a takeout on that red, on that yellow. Try and get him out. Looks like they got in. Hit and roll in. Looks like looks like red's going to sit one with
There's one more stone.
one more stone.
Longbrake
has 1 stone left. He has
He's gonna try this.
5 points down. Or on sheet C, looks like first red stone's going to be a little heavy. Looks like Jackson, yeah, he's going to call for a guard on his first yellow.
What's Carelli doing?
Carelli appears to be trying to take out those 2 right in the front.
Yep.
This could be a big end for Mooney again. Looks like he's got 5 in the house again. This would be. Looks like Carelli's gonna hit 1 out, knocking Mooney down to 4. Still, Carelli's down by 1. So let's see what he does for his hammer shot. Over on A, last shot. This is Longbrake's last shot at the end. Let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he's gonna get the red out, sit 3. Yep, looks like he's gonna sit either 2 or 3. I can't tell. I believe it's 3.
So over on B, Plainfield sitting 4 now or 3?
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to the near houses since B is the only one left. Let's
What's
put
happening on B?
On B, this
He's sitting
is
4 right now.
Mooney's last shot. He's sitting
Just
4.
has to draw in for
Yep.
5.
Just a draw in for 5.
See what happens.
Or block off the 1, because he does have a 1-point lead. He would want
Carelli's got 1 more shot.
Carelli does have 1 more shot, so he would not want to draw in for 5. Let's see what happens here. It's a quick cut. Looks like he is going to try and get 1 in. Looks like it's going to be nice in the 4. Looks like it's going to be back 4. Yep. Looks like he's going to be back up to 5. Let's see what Carelli's going to do in that. He does have a shot to come knock this front red one in.
Yeah.
We got to get one of them things that we could draw on.
Right?
And say, this one here, he has to knock back. Yeah. We got to get one of those. We got to talk to Britt about that.
Okay. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Mark up the screen.
I know they have them.
Sure they do.
have,
they
like-
use them in sports
yeah.
all the time.
All right. So over on sheet C, see what's going on.
They're looking for a takeout.
Looks like they're going for a takeout. That's why I
Right now it looks
called
good.
attention to it. Looks like they're going for that 1. Looks like
They
they're
gotta
going to
get
try and get
by.
it past that
They're gonna
guard.
hit
I
it.
don't think it
No.
is. And if that goes out, they're going to be able to put it back. Looks like it's not. It's just going to be peeled open. That's because of the 5 rock rule. That was more than 5 rocks, so they could have
Was
taken
that?
it out. Yeah,
That was the 6th stone.
that was the 6th stone.
Yep.
They could have taken that out.
Right.
Over on sheet C, let's see what. Or sheet B, let's see this Carelli's last stone. Looks like it's going to be nice. Looks like it's going to be nice. Definitely cutting off a lot, and even getting one himself, cutting it back to a tie
The
on
tie.
sheet B.
Relief.
Close game.
That's relief on John Carelli's
Yeah,
day.
yeah. He did not want to lose 5 on that one.
No.
Now we can stay nice on the near house end. Looks like on sheet C.
That was the beautiful skip shot.
Yeah.
That's why skip paid the big bucks.
Mhm. Like on sheet C, Jack Miller's sitting 1. Sheet A, Longbrake is sitting 1. Both in
Gallegos calling for a takeout.
the button.
McDonnell doing the same.
They're both going for the same shot.
Takeout. Get it on C.
It's like it's going to be there on C. Maybe a little. Nope. It's not. It's going to be barely missing on sheet C.
It. Good try. Jack's going to try and guard it now.
He is.
And over on A?
Over on A, it looks like they might get theirs. And they do. And they get both of them. They get a double out. Looks like theirs is also going to go out. Not totally, but it's not going to be counting in the house.
No, it's biting, I think.
It is biting.
Jack's calling for the guard here on C. Might get it. No, he must have changed his mind to call it in.
I do not think that's biting on sheet B. On sheet A, I mean.
You don't think so?
I do not think it's biting. Look at that. I don't think it is.
That's really tough to call from here. When you stand over it, sometimes it looks different than when you look at it from an angle when it's a biter.
Well, it might be completely discounted by this. Nope. It's going to be a nice center line guard. Longbrake. Looks like he's going to go for the takeout on it. Man. Is that even the 5th rock? It's not. This might be the 5th rock, but it still doesn't. If he gets
Maybe
this.
he's not peeling it.
Maybe. I think he is. I think they're going to be able to put that back. Yep, they are. They're going to be able to put that back. I hope Longbrake knows about the rule. Unless that's the 6th.
I think that was the 6th.
Yeah, because there's another yellow. There's another yellow there. 1, 2, 3. That was the 6th rock. All right, over on sheet B, looks like Carelli's now sitting 2, both in 4. I think they're both biting the button.
On C,
C, Jack Miller's
was able to knock out a yellow.
Yep.
Because there were 2 before.
Cutting Jack down to 1. Looks like he's going to bring that back up to 2 with this next stone. Maybe not.
I think
he's going to try and get a nice little guard there.
Longbrake gets a center line guard.
We're on sheet A.
They're going to peel it again.
So they're going to peel it again. Skip Matthew Gallegos is ruthless with his takeouts. He's only up 1.
See, this looks a little heavy. Yep, he peeled it, but he left a guard. He left his own as the guard. Longbrake's going to try and hide behind it now.
Yep.
Jack Miller's up on sheet C.
The big commotion.
I think it's football. They're watching football.
I believe college.
Whether or not he got both feet down before.
No, that's not. That is. No, that's NFL. Oh yeah, because it's the playoffs. They have a Saturday game.
It's the Oilers. Some Texas game.
No, it's the Texans and the Colts.
Texans.
Yeah. So for you football fans, I can't tell the score. I'll check in a minute. All right. Back to curling.
Back to curling.
Sheet C, this is Jack Miller's first stone. Looks like it's going to be a little light. Coming in for a nice guard. It's going to be, nice little guard. Over on sheet A, the draw behind was just a little bit light and was right in front of the red guard. See what he's going to try.
That was very nice.
Looks like on A, they might try and hide behind it. even though they're only up 1.
Got it.
Over on sheet B, let's see what's been going on. Looks like Mooney's got snuck 1 in. Carelli has 2 surrounding.
Slid right in there.
Yep. Looks like Carelli does have 1 guard. No, sorry, Mooney has 1 guard. Looks like Carelli's going to call the takeout on that yellow.
I think so.
Over on sheet A, let's see what's being called. Looks like it may be a draw-in to take out that nice red rock that landed right on the button. Over on sheet C, looks like it's a takeout coming in to take out that red. Looks like it's going to be a little bit wide. It's going to just go right through. That was
Okay, so A
McDonald's
into a
first
takeout,
stone.
but they tapped it back
Yep.
on B and hit the front guard. And on C, it was a little wide in there.
Yep.
3 takeout calls at the same time.
They're all, I believe, skip stones, except for sheet B. Sheet B is a little bit behind.
It's like Gallegos is going to try and peel the guards
They
again.
are. I think he is. I think they're good. That's a really fast stone going down the
Yeah,
ice.
he's going to peel the guards.
That was really
Peel
fast. That's
both.
going to be a boom.
Boom.
Boom. Oh, man. Those are
Open
fast
that
stones. You would
center
not want to be behind those.
Right, over on C, Miller's throwing his last stone. I think he's just trying to draw right into the house. The sweepers are trying to tell the stone.
Looks like it's going to
Slow
be...
down.
I don't think they should sweep.
Now they've got to sweep. No, I think they do.
I think they do. That's going to be a little light. That might not even be in.
They're really trying.
I think it's going to be in. Yep, it's going to be biting the
Got
8
in.
foot. Jack is up 12, so he's currently sitting 2. So Skip McDonnell is going to try and get 1 in here, I believe. He's going to try and go for 1.
Is this her last stone? Or
This is her last stone. Looks like on sheet B, this is Carelli is calling for a run back on his own into the yellows. He could possibly get 2 if he hits it right. Over on sheet C, looks like they're actually going to try and limit Jack Miller, but it looks like it's going to go right past. Nope, it's not. They got to sweep that out, and it looks like they're going to. Looks like Jack Miller is going to get 2 again. Looks like they're ending. They're conceding on sheet C. Well, that would be a 14-0 lead. So, with 2 ends left, it would be possible.
Right. I think they've had it though.
Yeah, it's 4:30. No, it's currently 6 o'clock. They only got half an hour left until I believe the clock runs out. So
Thank you, Long Island, for playing at Nutmeg.
thank you, Long Island, for coming.
Appreciate
I don't
that you
believe
came.
they're out.
No, I
No,
think they'll play
I think
more.
they'll play again. I think they get to go to the second event. Or the second or third event they will go to, I believe.
Okay.
Because I believe they were the second scoring team in the
They were.
red.
So I'm pretty sure that Miller,
Jack
be
Miller had
3
clinched his
wins.
division before.
Right, so
Yeah.
I think he won his division before this game.
Yeah, in his last game.
Right.
Well, it's because he won his game and someone else didn't.
Right, he had
Yeah.
he had a 2-0. He had already won 2 games.
Yeah. I think
And
the
each of
other
the
two
other
teams
teams
have been
only won
1-1.
each.
Yeah.
So Jack will go to the first event.
Yep. He will go to the first event. Well, he may not go to the first event finals. He will go definitely to the first event playoffs. It depends what the scores of the other 2 leading teams are.
Right.
Let's get back to the games on A and B. Looks like their team just came in. Looks like on sheet A there's a little bit of a disturbance. Looks like some of the front stones were taken out. Yellow sitting 1 right on the button. Looks like on sheet B, I believe Mooney's sitting 2. It's a tied game. This has been one of the closest games in the recent couple ends, with Carelli off to an early lead and Mooney getting back in the 4th end.
Carelli's trying to get in there.
Carelli, I
I don't
believe.
know. They
I
cut him
think
down.
Yellow's still sitting 2.
I think so too.
That leaves still a handful of stones left on B. Over on sheet A, I believe this is the last stone for Longbrake, or the second to last.
You know that on sheet B, every stone that has been thrown is still in play.
Impressive.
Yeah.
I think that's how it was last end as well. Looks like
There's 11 stones in play.
11 stones, man. Looks like this is Mark Longbrake's last stone on sheet A.
He's just trying to draw in.
He is, I believe, trying to draw in. He is sitting 1. I think he's actually might be trying to guard it. Might be trying to guard his. All right, let's see what this does. Looks like that was still the same on sheet B.
And now there's 12 stones in play.
12 stones. It's crazy. See if they can get all 16 in play.
Let's see. Let's root for it.
But I don't think so, because Carelli's going to try some takeouts, I believe.
Hard. There's a lot of back
Over
in
on
there.
sheet A, they did get a nice guard protecting their 1 stone. The draw is still available for Gallegos.
This is his first stone.
This is his last stone. This
Last
is the
stone.
last stone of the end.
The takeout.
This is, I believe, Mooney's first stone. Nope, this will be Carelli's first stone. Mooney, I believe, has already thrown one.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't.
No. No, there's
Nope,
4 stones
they're
left.
still first stones. This is Carelli's first. Mooney
12 stones
still
in
has 2.
play. 4 stones left. Relly's first stone.
Sheet A, last stone of the end. This is Gallegos. Looks like it's only 1 is sweeping. Trying to get it to curl. Let's see what it's going to be. It looks like it's coming to be a draw. They might get it. No, it ticked off the yellow.
Yep.
Looks like yellow's going to get 1
Yellow.
and get back their tied game. Both games.
Tied up.
Sheet A is tied. Let's see what happens on sheet B. I don't think sheet B is going to be a tied game by the end of this, but I don't think it's going to be a drastic lead by either team.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be at most
It's gonna
2.
be 2, I think.
Maybe 3 if Mooney is. Maybe even. It's possible he could get 4.
Let's
But
see
that would
what-
require John Carelli missing both shots,
which
which
think
is
would
a
not
little
happen.
impossible.
Right.
He's at least going to make one of them. And maybe in some
make
parallel
both.
dimension he misses both shots.
Right. All right, Carelli's throwing his first
All
shot.
right, sheet A is going to go into the next end. So let's move to the wide view and go to near B temporarily.
Okay, he's gonna
Let's
get
see
it
what he's
in.
going to get in. I think he's going to get it.
Oh.
Oh, man. He ticked off his front red.
We are in the alternate
Oh,
universe.
man. This might be the alternate universe where he misses both his shots.
And you know what?
Yeah?
The stone's out of play.
Oh, man.
Only 12 stones.
All right, so let's go back to sheet A. Sheet C is now
I bet
vacant.
they're calling for a guard over there.
I bet they will.
There's already a guard up. Second. Oh, maybe they're drawing behind. I didn't realize there was a guard up front already.
This is Mooney's first shot.
But he can get another one in there.
Could get one in. He
Yeah.
could get a third and maybe even a fourth. This is his first stone. Carelli scored 1 last time to regain his lead. Not lead, but
No,
regain
they're
the
tied
tie.
up, aren't they?
Yeah, they are tied. Looks like someone dropped their broom on sheet A. 2 people
And then
dropped their
everyone-
brooms.
Well, no. Sometimes when one person drops one, everyone else drops theirs in solidarity. It's a weird curling thing.
Yeah.
Some people like it, and some people don't.
Let's go to Mooney's shot. Well, this is going to be tough. Both shots are happening at the same time.
I don't know. Let's watch Mooney.
Let's watch Mooney since the other shot is most likely just going to be a draw.
If it doesn't hit
It's going to
that
be a
red,
nice.
I think
If it's going to get, it made the. I don't. Oh man, it hit the red, making it even harder for Carelli to make that shot.
Yep.
But he could
Nice shot.
still hit that red in. I think that might be what he tries. is to just slam his red full
Good.
force.
Slam his red back.
Yeah. If he slams it hard enough, he will be able to do something. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. All right, let's see what happens. Looks like the shot we missed on A was just a draw into the back 4. So,
Carelli's last stone.
Carelli's last stone. Let's watch this
We think he's gonna
shot
blast.
on A first. Yeah, we believe he's going to blast it, which is really what you could do in this situation. Remember, Mooney still has one more after this.
Right.
Over on sheet A, looks like it was a nice draw in, but it was a little heavy, and only take the yellow one out.
Knocked himself out.
Knocked itself out. Take the yellow one back a little bit. I don't think that's quite out of the 4.
It has to hit at least 2 other stones.
All right, now this is John Carelli's shot. Let's watch his delivery. Delivery is out. Looks a little light to me.
Looks white.
Looks a little white. Is this the said alternate reality?
It is. Gosh,
Oh,
I hope
man.
it didn't jinx you.
He's gonna hate me.
Curling in. No.
Looks like it might. Oh, man. Oh, maybe. No. Looks like he did miss both his shots.
No, but you know what?
Yeah.
I think he's prevented Mooney from getting a third.
He is. He could have been trying that. We don't know what the call exactly was.
No.
Because we aren't on the ice.
I think he's going to keep him too. I think.
I think he's going to try, because he could definitely come back from that. Over on sheet A, a whirlwind of a storm just came out.
Yep. Oh, he's peeling the guard again.
Look, they're going with the tried and true method. This is the 6th stone, so they are aware of the 5
Oh, they
rock
just
roll.
missed
They
it.
just missed it. Oh, they may be trying to get that. They were.
They knocked the back
They
one
were
out.
trying to get that back one out.
I
That
don't
was
know.
a
I
tough
think
shot.
They were trying for the front one, but then
They
ended up
got the
getting
back one, which is still good.
That's a nice
That's
plan
even
B.
better.
I think that's what it was.
All right, so this is Mooney's last shot. Not really a game decider. He could get 3 or 2.
Right. It's still,
Carelli
still
could
time.
easily
There's still
come
2
back.
ends.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He could easily come back in 2 ends. We're on sheet A.
Baroni's
Looks like
delivering.
Longbrake has been making a comeback.
Looks like they're just going to draw into the house.
He got 1 in the
Longbrake is
last.
saying, don't touch it. It's got plenty.
Let's see what it's going to do. Looks like it's going to be nice in. Looks like maybe
Heavy.
back 4.
Might stick
It's not going to
around.
be that bad. Maybe back 8.
Stick around. Oh, no, look at that.
Oh, man.
That is some
It's going to be
power
all the way to the
swing.
back 12.
Still sticks, though.
That's
here's,
from Matt Gallegos from
here's Mooney's last shot.
Mooney's
Here
last
comes.
shot. Yep, let's check that out. Let's see what
He's trying to draw
happens.
in or
I think he's
tap
trying to
in?
get 3.
Yeah, I think
I
you're
honestly
right.
think he's going for 3.
He's going to tap in.
That's what he should do.
Draw.
Because any lead is a better lead. Looks like he might be able to get it. Oh, man, no.
Nope.
He's sitting.
2, I
He
think.
got 2 in that end.
Gets 2.
He gets 2-point lead going into the 7th end. I can't tell the timer exactly. Can you?
You know, that was 15 stones, I think,
15?
that were in
play.
15 stones.
Can you tell the time left
The
on the
time?
timer? On the timer.
I don't think they have the timer going.
They don't?
I'm surprised.
I thought these games were timed. Let me check the rule book.
Usually they are, but maybe they weren't.
I assume they were.
I don't think you see the clock going.
The games will be timed, with the clock being started by an official of the Bonspiel.
I don't know. I did not see the clock. Because if they are timed, they probably only have 1 end left.
Yep.
Let's see.
From a 1 to a 0. But we did oversweep. It was out the back. You know, Jack didn't blame us for not swinging hard enough. He ended up a 6 foot or
These guys probably have a first.
Over on sheet B, they Stone. He's calling for a center line guard.
Hang around.
Longbrake for a draw in. Over on B.
I got sheet B, Mooney sitting 1. He's got a lead of 2.
I was looking for a guard, but I think it's a little heavy.
Yeah. Sheet A is tied. Nice tied up. Red is sitting 1 in the house. Looks like that might be changed right now with yellow bringing in a nice draw. Looks like it is going to overtake. Yep, it's going to overtake yellow now sitting 1 in the house. Both sheets, yellow sitting 1. Actually, B might not be sitting 1. It is not. I just checked. B is not sitting 1. Empty house. Carelli is calling for a. I think it's going to be a guard.
Oh, corner guard?
Yeah, a nice corner guard. Because he's got to put up guards to get.
Yeah, to get some height. Like he got his guard that he wanted. And over on A, it's like a red slid right in there. Is that right?
Red? Yeah, on sheet A, looks like red's now sitting 2. That is Matthew Gallegos from Ardsley Curling Club.
Just right over in Westchester.
Yep, pretty close. About 45 minutes without traffic.
About right. Our junior team traveled there recently for a friendly with ours. It's called the Duck Mag. Kids decided that was the name. We started it last year here at Nutmeg, and we'll alternate between the two clubs.
Coming up, once again, there are going to be 2 games at 7 p.m. 3 games, two first event semifinals, and a first event playoff.
Brian Tully.
No, sorry, 5th event semifinals and first event playoff. So.
For a takeout?
Yes.
Might get them both.
Looks like he was going to get 1 taken out.
Over on A, they're trying to draw in.
Looks like they're going to put another guard up on sheet B.
Yep, he's going to guard the one in the house.
If these teams do not finish within, I'm not exactly sure when they started. I bet it was around 4:30.
Start at 4:30.
So it is almost 6:30. So if they do not start their next game in 12 minutes, their next end, then they will.
I'm not sure what the
No, if they start the 7th end. No, they're fine. They are both going to be playing 8 ends. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I think
Because if you start the 7th end by.
you know.
Because in the recent club challenge Bonspiel, if you play the end, you finish the end when the timer ends.
That's right.
You don't get to play one more after that. Because they had such a tight schedule.
There were 20 teams.
20 teams, 6 end games. I believe we had an hour and 20 minutes each.
Gallegos delivering.
This is Brian Kelly delivering for a nice takeout on sheet B. Sheet A. Looks like they're going for a guard on sheet A to guard up their 2 red. Looks like on sheet B, looks like the takeout's going to be nice, going to be able to roll behind. And it looks like it rolled behind nicely behind that cover. Brian Kelly, that was I believe his second shot.
But Longbrake is going to have his first shot today. Like it's just a draw in.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
And on B, going for the drawing too.
But it's a fun tournament, and the barbecue is working.
Plain field.
Oh, yeah. They also get barbecue in Kansas. Boston gets it too. I went to an arena club tournament.
Patty Hefner just delivered.
And it was their first ever tournament.
Sit down right on top of it.
She went for the brisket. I ate the brisket too. Awesome.
Whenever an A, there are a lot of guards.
Yep. It's like sheet A. I believe it's already skipped stones.
Yeah, this thing is his last stone.
I don't know if they'll do that.
Ardsley's last stone.
Yeah.
Sitting 2 right now.
Sheet B, this is the Vices for stone on Carelli's
Yeah,
team.
this is the Vice
That
stone.
is Allison Kenny. John Carelli's team is a mixture between nutmeg and broomstones. So I know Jonathan Carelli and Brian Tully are both from nutmeg. I don't know the others. You might know better.
Don't, so I'm assuming they're from Stones, but I could be wrong. I apologize, ladies, if you are from Nutmeg. We have a lot of Nutmeg members and an awful lot of brand new members this year, so it's hard to keep track of everyone. Gallegos' last stone. He's trying to draw into Longbrake has another, or is that the last one?
Longbrake, I believe, has another.
Yeah. I was just down in Florida.
No, he doesn't. That was the last stone at the end.
I didn't see what
Yep.
happened.
I didn't either.
They started clearing her.
I think it was 2 red.
I think it was too red. See, they're going to post
I believe it was 2 red. Yeah, it was 2 red.
Going 5 miles an hour.
Sheet B, red sitting 1, Carelli. Mooney has 1 in the 4, 1 in the 8. Sitting 2 and 3.
What's he going to do? He's either going to guard or take out. What would you do?
I would go for the takeout. Sit, man.
Sit on it, and if you take it out,
He has a 2. He's down 2. So
still thinking about it, though.
just thinking about. They have about 7
Yeah.
minutes left.
He's going to sit on it.
Now I am not sure what the tie rules are. I'll read them off now. I believe
Oh, see, 1
Ties
hour
after
and
8
35
ends.
minutes.
from the start of
You
the
may
game.
complete the end you're in and play 1 more.
Yeah, so they're going to be in the 8th end. Ties after 8 ends are to be determined by a full end of play, so there could be 9th ends. Then after that, there's a nutmeg knockout. So if the tie persists, it will go to nutmeg knockout.
Stone on sheet B, just over curl just a tad.
All right, we can go to, I believe, since we do not have a far A, we're going to have to switch between this and near A. Actually, we can switch between that and near. All right,
Mooney's for
Q,
stone on B.
B up. So sheet A, 1 center line guard. 1 looks like Longbrake's going to try and draw behind it. There's a close game on both sheets. If Carelli gets 2 in this, then they will be both. Carelli gets 2 in this, then they'll be tied going to the 8th. Let's see what Mooney's going to do for, I believe this is his first stone. First of 2. Let's see what the call is. Looks like the call is going to be trying to draw it in to outcount the red, maybe knock it back a little bit. If he does that successfully and knocks the red back, he'll be sitting 3. He'll give him a nice 5-point lead going to the 8th end. Let's check in on sheet B. We'll try to update on sheet A.
I don't know if it's going to make it.
Looks like it's going to be a little light.
I think they might get it.
It might get a little bit of a
A little
biter.
biter. Oh,
Not
barely.
much.
Not enough to count.
On sheet A, looks like their stone is going to be a nice little draw. Maybe in the back 8. No, actually, it's going to be in the nice little 4 right on the button. Let's cut back to that. So they are on sheet A. As you see, we have a packed warm room tonight. We got a lot of the people from the prior game. Drinks.
Conversation. Football.
Yep, football,
Curling.
entertainment. Yep.
Some kind of beef.
Some kind of beef. Yep.
Vegas always throws a good party.
Yep. Just during the club challenge, there was the Christmas party. Now this is the New Year's party. New Year's party isn't quite yet. It's going to be around 8 o'clock tonight, 8 to 11. I believe only Golden Handle curlers are welcome, but I'm not sure.
To eat?
No, to the party.
Party? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not even sure what the party is.
What?
I think they have entertainment.
They do?
Yeah,
We gotta ask Jack.
They definitely had entertainment last year.
I don't think there's anything in
Jack was
here.
talking about what he was going to get.
All right, I'll just update people on curling. This is Carelli's stone. Carelli's first stone on sheet B. Let's see what it does. It's going to hit that. Carelli now sitting 2. Let's go back to this. So what did you do last year? What did you overhear him?
A
Band last year.
I think it was a band, and I know that there was some talk of maybe they should hire a comedian or something else. I'm not sure what he decided, but I think there's entertainment at the party.
Yeah.
It's a real party.
It's a real party.
I wonder if people get dressed up.
They might. I think they do. I think I remember.
Yeah, earlier this year we hosted the Ross Charlton Huntsville, and they had a huge banquet on Saturday night.
Yeah, it was at a hotel
At a hotel.
in, I think it was halfway. I think it was somewhere in Greenwich.
Maybe it was in Greenwich,
Yeah.
and
Between because the Ross Charlton, the teams from Canada played in both Ardsley and Nutmeg, and they kind of went between each of the days.
I think there were 16 teams that played at each club, so 32 teams altogether.
Yeah.
They played with teams from the GMCC. And they had a huge party where they actually dressed up. They wore suits, ties.
Yeah.
Very good.
I postdocs for years before I got my.
Okay, let's see. What's going on in the game? Mooney.
Going on.
Last stone.
This is Mooney's last right here.
Last stone. Carelli is sitting 2 now.
Carelli is sitting
Trying to
2.
take out.
Try and take out one of the second. They're going to take out his second stone.
Yeah.
They might actually want to let Carelli take one in this, so that they have the hammer in the final end.
Right. That's right.
I think that's what they might try to do since they have the lead. Yep, they knocked Carelli's out, and they're gonna let Carelli maybe take 2 with his next stone. Carelli might be able to take 2. Looks like that's exactly what he's trying.
And then Mooney will have the hammer to the last end.
That might be what he was trying.
I think if they tie up
That's a
now,
good.
too,
That's good. He has hammer with a
score
tie.
1.
He's got to score 1.
Very nice.
Good strategy.
Okay, over on A. What happened?
We're on A. That is Bob Baroni's. I can't tell first or second. Trying to peel the guard. Looks like can't tell if they were able to. I think they were. And looks like Gallegos sitting 1. This is
Carelli on B is delivering his last stone.
needs to score
Tie.
1 or 2
I mean,
to tie.
he's got to get this one in.
He still has one more end.
They're sweeping it furiously.
Let's check in on this. See what's going to happen.
now.
Looks like it's a little bit light. It
Just
is.
to outpound that yellow. No, it's good. It just doesn't want to
Yep,
stop.
that's going to be a nice stone. It's got 2.
Carelli gets 2. Yay! Big smile on Carelli's face.
A lot of cheering in the warm room. It's our team.
And it's a tie game.
Tied game going in the last end. Sheet A is not. Gallegos is up 2. He is currently sitting 2 as well. So this is the final end, maybe final, unless the tie in the next end. Then they will play one more. So,
He's in his 8th end now.
yeah, both teams are in 8th end. Sheet A is well into the 8th end. I believe they're about halfway.
Well, it's like me and tiramisu.
Well, Barb is throwing her stone now. She's the vice. So they're, I think this is her first stone, so they're halfway through. Looks like sweepers changed last minute. Switched around. Didn't really need to sweep it. Just hitting that back one out. I think that might be what they wanted to, or if not, that was still a good result. They're getting another one of the yellows out.
Try and guard up again. Carelli got one in the house. That's going to have to be that way. Mooney has to take it out.
I think they just threw the wrong stone. I think she just threw a red stone. Barb just threw a red stone.
No, she threw a yellow.
I'm pretty sure she threw a red stone. Do we have an instant
I
replay?
think she threw a Yellowstone. Her Yellowstone stayed, and she knocked the red one out.
But there's a red stone.
No, hers stayed up as a guard.
Oh, alright.
Oh, tough break.
Alright, I wasn't...
Going for the
looking at that.
takeout.
Alright.
Carelli is going to guard it. Mooney can guard it.
I covered this one. We don't last year we were busy. Yeah. We were almost every weekend we had something.
Today, Barb is in the final second stone.
Yep.
Trying again. He'll take out, I think.
It's like on sheet B, looks like
Exactly where he wanted it.
sheet A. Longbrake's trying to get one in. He did. Didn't outcount any of the reds.
Did he outcount?
No, he did not. He's got another one in. Looks
Calling
like
for the takeout again on B.
looks like Gallegos is trying to get maybe another one in or throw up a guard. It's not exactly clear. Looks like over on sheet B, Mooney's trying to take out. Looks like he ticked the guard. Not sure if that's what he was trying. They get to put that back.
No, he was trying to knock the
He was trying to knock that one out. Yeah. It's like Jonathan Carelli gets to put that one back.
Call for another guard. Yeah,
I may have something possible.
high guard this time. Yep, he's got to protect that. Protect that stone. Gallegos is delivering his last stone, no, his first stone.
This is his first stone, I believe.
He's trying to draw it. I think he's trying to guard.
He is. I think he's trying to guard.
Yeah, I think so too. That would be the smart play.
That would to prevent them from getting one in because Longbrake needs to score 2 to tie.
Right.
Gallegos just needs to stop him or limit him to 1, which he could do easily.
Ryan Tully delivering on B. Sweepers are sweeping it.
They're going. That looks
Just a guard.
not pot. I think they were trying for a guard on that one.
Yeah, this is for a guard.
Carelli needs to get 2 stones
And
in
it's
order to
really
tie.
curling over again. I think it's where Carelli wanted it.
Nope.
He really wanted to protect that.
Protect that stone. Now Mooney's going to try for the takeout again.
Okay, third time's the charm for Mooney.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Call for the takeout again.
He's calling for it again. He's going to try and hit and roll behind those 2 guards. This game is tied, actually. So Carelli doesn't need to get 2. I'm mistaken. The other team. That's the other sheet.
On sheet A, they need 2 to tie. Sheet B is a tie.
Sheet B is a tie. So that
I think they might get it this time.
middle stone. I'm not sure. It might.
So close.
No. That's 3 tries. That stone.
All right, Carelli is saying now let's just hide.
Yeah.
Let's hide behind the guards. Got it. Longbrake first stone.
Longbrake has to get 2 to tie.
Got it.
3 to win. He's got a tough situation right now. A bunch of guards. He's going to have to maybe curl him the other way.
He does have 2 in the house.
He does, but they're not counting.
He's got to get the reds out.
Yep. Can't tell exactly what he's trying now.
I'm not sure either.
No, we have a whole giant.
Looks like, I see what he's trying. And I think he's going to be, he
Oh,
did.
that was
Man,
beauty.
I can't tell. I think he's won. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's won.
Right.
Pretty sure he's won right now. So Gallegos gotta take that out.
Yeah.
Or
This is last stone.
yep, this is his last stone.
Yeah.
That was Longrake's
All right,
first.
Carelli got that red in the house, but he's still sitting outside of the guard. So
Let's see what this. Are they going to be able to make the
takeout?
takeout? There is the possibility of a double.
Yeah.
Looks like they did get the double. Oh man, that was a nice shot by
Beautiful.
who? That was the second, I believe. Who is that?
Plainfield.
Yeah.
Don Archibald. Very nicely done. Carelli's going to take it out.
Yep.
Gallegos is changing his mind that he's doing. He's coming down again to look at the house.
Yeah. He has to think about this.
This is his last stone, and it could.
It will.
It will be. Yeah, well, obviously it will.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what Carelli's stone looks. I think he will. I think he's going to roll behind. That's a nice shot. That was a nice shot from Allison Kenny.
Yeah, Allison Kenny. Gallegos is still looking at it. Back against the house.
These are both very close games.
Very close.
On sheet B, it's a tied game, so it's anyone's game at this point. Carelli does have one in. Looks like they're going to try and peel some of his guards, and they were successful in that, but they did knock one of his in, setting up two stones in the house that could be taken with a double, but I do not think so.
He's got to guard that.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to put a guard up that's maybe going to protect both stones.
Yep.
I think that's what he's thinking about. It looks like Gallegos has finally decided on a shot.
Looks like it's going to be a draw in. Yeah, to me that's what it's going to look like.
Draw behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
To try and draw in.
Yep. Either looking for a guard.
From B, looks like it's maybe a little heavy, if anything.
Yeah, it does look a little heavy. Might be another one in the house. Be the worst thing.
Nope, that's going to be a little id. That's going to be 3 right there. That's going to set up for an even better double.
All right, let's see. Gallegos. Like
See what he did. It got just right in front of the rest of those guards, leaving it pretty much unaffected for. Oh no, that I see what he did.
Yeah,
he blocked it.
them.
He blocked the promote. So now he's forced to draw in.
He blocked the drop.
Yeah, he's forced to draw in now.
Yeah,
That was a good shot by Gallegos.
He's up by 2, and he's scoring 1 right now.
I think they could still hit this one, but they can't hit it from the right angle.
Right.
Over on sheet B, let's see what they do. Let's see what's able. Let's see if they get 2.
One.
They got 1.
One.
They got 1. Carelli's still sitting 2. I think they're going down to skip stones now. Yep, this is Carelli's first stone. I think he's going to try and put up a guard again. 2 stones in the house for him is not bad.
And Longbrake is
He only needs 1.
his last stone.
This is the last stone of the game. This is going to be a good. We're going to pay attention to this one.
He's got to take that red stone out.
These are both really close games.
He's got to take the red. If he takes
He's got to take the red stone out and sit.
And
Then they'll tie. No, he'll tie.
He'll get 3.
Oh yeah. If he takes it out fully, but if he only sits where it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So if he sits where it is, he'll get 3.
No, if he knocks it back like just a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to take it out.
He's got to take it out fully. Well, even if he got 2, that would still be a tie going into another end, 9th end.
Right.
All right, let's see what's happening on sheet
Curly's
B.
delivering. He's looking for a guard.
I think it might be there.
Heavy.
It's a little heavy. It might be in the 12, which isn't terrible.
No,
Nope,
Not
that's
bad.
not bad.
think
Maybe
it's
a
gonna
little
be-
heavier than it could have been.
it's fine.
Because it's going to be online. I think it
Curled
is.
over a little too much.
No, that didn't curl over enough to really matter.
All right, here we go.
We're on sheet A. It looks like it missed. It was a close game.
Congratulations to Ardsley, Gallegos,
Keely Daly.
Gallegos and Tom Daly. I don't have the lineup, so I'm not sure where they're advancing to, but I'm sure they're advancing somewhere.
I believe they're either advancing to the first event playoff or the first event semifinal.
Right.
The first event playoff will be at 7 p.m.,
Along with the fifth event semifinals.
which are on sheets A and C.
And then tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. is the fourth and fifth event final. And at
I didn't
2,
see what Carelli shot did. Oh, no, never mind. He made the draw.
he made a guard.
He made the guard.
Yeah. He's got to get in there.
Let's see. This is Mooney's last shot.
Mooney can get in there, though.
We're going to take a little close look at sheet B since this is the only game left. Only game left to view.
Thank you to all the teams that came out to Nutmeg
Yes.
to play in the Golden Handle. We appreciate supporting our club. We love when you come to play with us. I say thank you also to Jack Miller for
For
organizing.
organizing this event.
The team in the village to run a field.
You know firsthand. Let's see. This is Mooney's first shot.
First down.
He's got to get one in. I think he's going to take that lower one out, which Carelli could respond by taking it out.
Court there.
Let's see how it turns out.
Good.
Coming in. See how this is going to be. It's coming into view right now. Looks like it's past the front. Looks like it's going to be nice. I don't think it's going to be count. It is. I think that's it. That's the stone.
Very nice.
That's not the end.
No.
That's not the end. Still 2 stones. But he did. That was a nice shot.
Corelli's got to take it out.
That was a nice shot
Yeah.
by Mooney.
It was a beautiful draw.
Carelli's going to have to get it. And if he can roll behind his, that would be even better.
This is Corelli's last.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the pressure.
The pressure.
This is the skip's pressure. It's all on this one stone.
Yep.
This is it.
If he doesn't make this, the game's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game's over. Mooney doesn't even have to throw his next stone.
No, he doesn't.
He could just hog it.
Yeah. So Corelli could draw in there,
He could,
sit on the stone.
but it would be smarter to take it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll show the delivery quickly.
But the next draw is supposed to start at 7.
What? Yeah. 15 minutes from now. Show the delivery.
The Nutmeg Brewstation team give Johnny Rose that stone. For the 8th end, it's tied. Plainfield has scoring 1.
Yep.
Really has to get in there. Otherwise, the game is over.
Let's see how this is going to turn out. Line looks good. Looks like he's gonna be it. Looks like he's gonna make it. Oh man, that's the game.
That's
That's it. That's game. Plainfield 1. Skip Mark Mooney wins the 4:30 draw.
Mark Mooney, Patty Heffler, Don Arsenal.
Yep. See, they're shaking. It doesn't even have to throw the last shot just because. That's when. Thank you for joining us for the 4:30 p.m. draws. The next draws will start in a little bit. Do we know if there's someone coming to broadcast them?
I'm not sure, but if no one's broadcasting, we will.
There will be a stream.
So there may not be commentary, but the stream will be running.
Because I know Ed's here. And
Thank you.
thank you for joining us.